All right, beginning with 2012. Man, have what a year that was for me. So much great stuff happening. I remember like it was just yesterday. Again, like it's just one of the top best years for me overall. And well, starting off with a banger itself, because I'm just gonna say this. This is one of those rare occasions where something is just so great that I just got to save everything else for just another section. Because I'm just gonna start off with the Amazing Spider-Man. The only two scenes that I like go back to watching is just the fight scene with Lizard at the high school, and well, Spider-Man webbing up the car thief. So you guys can just like have at it.
All right. So, well, of course, Christian, you say you didn't see this one or no?
I have not, but I have seen the second Amazing Spider-Man, but I've seen some clips here and there. But yeah, this is like came out of nowhere because we're used to the trilogy of Sam Raimi, but since we got this in 2012, it's like, wow, a new Spider-Man with a new actor, new characters, whatever. This is quite something, don't you think?
I thought so too. Yeah. And
Yep.
Mastermind, if you've seen The Amazing Spider-Man, what are your thoughts?
It's pretty awesome. I love it.
From my side, before I explain my opinion, going back with 2012, yes, I do agree with you, Fresh. It was like one of the golden years. Like, dude, this like 2010, 2011, 2012 in the whole, those are the golden years of a lifetime.
Great opinion.
Yeah. So with The Amazing Spider-Man, yeah, this was definitely something different, similar to like the same Raimi's films, but really, they just put it all in there. And some parts that I remember from the film, like, yeah, of course, with Dr. Kirk Connors experimenting on his, like, his arm to make like a lizard kind of hand, and this believing that, if everybody got a dose of this, like, everybody can live, because if you just cut your arm or like any body part, you could just regrow it because of being a lizard and all. Um, Oh yeah, another scene which was pretty sad, but pretty like selfish here and there, because people do have their different opinions. Is like when Peter was at the store, he was trying to like buy some chocolate milk, but he didn't have like a few cents. To my opinion, hey, if it's just a few cents out, off, just like let him have the chocolate milk. Just making a big deal about it. And then the guy behind him, the guy in the glasses, he took all like the money and everything, and then stole from the cash register and gave the chocolate milk to Peter. What we don't know about this guy is like he's the one that shot Uncle Ben.
Yeah, and unlike the Sam Raimi, unlike the Sam Raimi film, the first one didn't show Uncle Ben getting shot until flashback in the third film. But in this film, they actually do show him getting shot.
Yeah, that was. But also going towards this film, Fresh, would you like to talk about Peter and Gwen Stacy's like relationship?
Well, I mean, like, even though what I'm about to say might be alluding to the actors, but we haven't got to that part. But their relationship, well, it's much more, well, preferred than just Peter and MJ from Sam Raimi's, because, well, while they didn't have that much of a relationship just going off and on again or something like that, I kind of mostly agree, but since they're going to the source material where this explains why Gwen is Peter's first true great love, they really do like catch that to a T. It's it's something wholesome in itself.
It
Yep.
is. Mm-hmm. And I agree 100%, because with the same Raimi trilogy, and no offense to like the actor that plays MJ, but really we did explain this multiple times, unfaithful in every way. But with Gwen Stacy towards this film and the later film, and a year later or so, of course, just being faithful. Another scene I remember is like the awkward dinner scene with Gwen's family and everything with Peter, also with George Stacy.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I can't imagine how awkward it is.
yeah. And then with George Stacy, oh man, like just being tough and all, but what he had to do to go against Lizard, and then him sadly dying, that was like, oh. And then him finding out about Spider-Man's identity being Peter.
Oh, you found out his identity?
And
Uh,
like he just said that, so
mhm. But overall, like I could explain more parts, but those like the like one of the most parts I could remember from watching the film. But overall, like this was something. Oh yeah, speaking of which, with Dr. Kirk Connors becoming Liz and everything, there was a deleted scene from this movie. I don't know if anybody's seen it or not, but there was a scene where Dr. Kirk Connors is talking to his son, and he's basically explaining that he has to go away for a while and everything else.
Oh, I mean, like, even though I may have seen like a deleted scene, it might have been like the ending scene, but I might have like forgot a little bit. But when you put it that way, wow.
Mm,
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
yeah, that's pretty much it for me. What and from you guys anymore?
I mean, I guess the training montage in the warehouse with Peter trying to like learn how to swing was really awesome. Set to the song "Till Kingdom Come," and no, wait, is that right? And no, wait, that must be another song. Like, I think it was. Oh no, wait, I think I had the name right. Yeah. Right, what I was thinking about was like another group of dudes singing the song, Imagine Dragons. And another different song, scene, of course, like building the suits, uh,
Yep.
like Peter officially becoming Spider-Man, and we'll just dive onto that. That's just like something more. And like one of the more hilarious parts is like I can remember this like before the final battle started, and Spider-Man and Gwen were just talking on the phone, and then and you can hear Spider say, Gwen, you mother hubbard." I was like,
Yeah. Uh, and what do you call it? Not talking about the actor, but the suit overall. Going back, for years and years, fans have been saying like the Spider-Man suit from these films was like the best one, top tier, to prefer over Toby's suit. What's your opinion towards that, Fresh?
okay, well, I always have enjoyed Toby's raised webbing suits because yes, that's what it's called, the raised webbing from Sam Raimi's suit. I've always preferred the first Amazing Spider-Man suits rather than the second one because while the second one is supposed to go back to the original source material about how it's supposed to look, and that's good. I mean, just the first one is just much. It's more awesome looking in my opinion.
I could respect that. Yeah, I like it. Uh, but yeah, again, if anything else, if nothing else, then we could just go to the cast.
Yeah, because that's
All
where
right.
all the like, because I believe they bring so much, like importance to this, and we're gonna find out why.
All right. So this is for the honor. First, talk about the actors that played Peter and Gwen.
Andrew Garfield, who wow, the guy's full of many different surprises, but we'll get right on. But I'm just gonna put this out. I have heard like people say that while Toby like nailed the part of Peter Parker, Andrew, let's be honest, Garfield is just a much more better Spider-Man, and this is why. Well, in, in the original source material, of course, Spider-Man is one of the heroes to have a sense of humor, and Garfield, he just nailed that perfectly. The way how he delivered his jokes and just being funny overall. And what's interesting, like he's more taller and leaner, and much more. They really did put the emphasis of Spider in Spider-Man because the way how he moves around, especially like the fight with Lizard at school. You can when he's like webbing up Lizard, you can see him briefly crawl around Lizard like an actual spider. It's cool and creepy at the same time.
Yeah, I saw the behind the scenes of that too. How they were doing it, it was pretty awesome as well.
Yep, same.
And of course like his again his relationship with Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy. It's really great chemistry because around the time they were building around a relationship, which is well, good on for them. And
Yeah,
what else was there?
I was gonna build up to that, not to ruin the moment, but yeah, they have dated for a few years, but they broke up. I don't know for what, but it's like good chemistry they had. like towards like on screen and like off screen as well, just being great people overall. Because this also goes back to the same Raimi films where Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst they dated for a while.
Yes, but they're still good
I
friends.
did not know that.
Yeah. But of course.
And also, what's shocking about Andrew Garfield? Believe it or not, he's British.
Yes, it did shock me when I first learned about that. Like my dad like told me about that one time, and well, I just like hearing people's accents in general. So good on for him. And like his other different works.
And
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and you showed me this that he can actually sing very good.
Well, yes, especially in my other favorite movie starring him, Tick Tick Boom. He brought his his A game right there.
Because that movie is based on a true story.
Yes.
Yep, indeed.
But yeah, to get this out of the way as well. Yeah, this was my introduction to Andrew Garfield, and with Emma Stone. Before knowing she was Gwen Stacy or knowing she was in The Croods, first got introduced to her in iCarly.
Ah, lucky one right there. Right, and I forgot
Who was she
say-
playing iCarly?
Yeah, it's just some random crazy chick. He was like, "It's iCarly! Oh my god, I need to be a picture! I need to be a picture!" And like when she got a picture of all of them, including Gibby in the freaking bathroom, it's just nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. But yeah, like let's I got Gister and Croods as well, but it could vary. Either I got Gister and Croods or Resident Spider-Man 2, but both are good films, and she did great as Eve. I recommend you watch Croods and Croods 2.
I've seen both. Kind of do prefer the original, even though the sequel was much more colorful, because that's what they do. But again, this is one of these also rare occasions where I got introduced to everybody except for Dennis Leary, because I already knew him.
Of course, and we'll get to him in a bit. Oh, speaking of which, for some more surprises, speaking of Peter, who played young Peter Parker was Max Charles.
Yes, sir.
For you fans out there, yes, Max Charles plays Harvey Beaks, Cayenne from The Lion Guard, Sherman from Mr. Peabody Sherman. Still a great actor to this day.
Yep,
You
he's
know-
awesome.
Alright. Okay, since we mentioned him earlier, Christian, you want to explain Dennis Leary?
Pleasure. Yes, for those who don't know, Dennis Leary is known for playing as Diego throughout the Ice Age films. Of course, got to him in the first one. And yeah, with him playing as Diego, starting off as Chinese brother and a friend. But knowing that Dennis Leary was Gwen Stacy's father, aka George Stacy, aka the chief of police, yeah, I must say it's pretty dope they got honor of this role. And yeah, it's sad that he got killed by Lizard while fighting him and stuff, but at least he died a hero.
Yeah. And towards like our opinions with the Spider-Man actors, anything like that, from my opinion, I do prefer this George Stacy over the one from Sam Raimi.
Same.
Who played him in Samurai again?
James Cromwell.
Yeah.
But yeah. But there's so much more to this because explain more with George Stacy, just being the father and all. But what I was saying awkward earlier with with the dinner scene is because just being tough on Peter and everything. Listen, protective dad, I get it, but knowing the truth at the end, I was like, at least they did it for good.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right, next up, first, why don't you explain the villain of the story?
Reese Ifans as Lizard. Yeah, one of the more sympathetic characters because while he doesn't really seem to be just all that bad. He's just only doing that because he just lost his arm. And well, the moment that he does regrow his arm, it's kind of like experience the birth of a child. But then it all goes, of course, oh god, no, why? And I'm just gonna be the Lizard. At first, I didn't mind the design, but nowadays it just kind of just. Oh right, I gotta have a point. He should have a snout because it's kind of like the dudes decide to just, hey guys, I have an idea about how to create the lizard. You just grab a naked man, make him green, grow a tail on him, and then boom, lizard. It's like no, it's just.
No, I see it from your opinion because towards this, he's more dinosaur-like with this kind of physique.
Dinosaur-like, you would have to have a snout again. Like he just looks. Like it just looks
This
weird.
looked weird in general because when I saw the behind the scenes, yeah, it was a big black dude, portraying as the lizard's actual form and everything.
Huh, that's interesting. Also, when I looked up his movie list, apparently he's going to be in Venom 3.
Yes, Christian, because remember he plays that supposed what was it, hippie from the band. Remember him? He's the one with the guitar and everything.
Oh, I see. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So
Oh, he was in Harry Potter 7? Holy crap.
mm-hmm.
He's also the fifth. He already played Harry Potter.
Let's see here. I believe wasn't he also in Little Nicky?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, just checking. But yeah. What do you call it? Oh yeah.
No way. He plays, okay, Luna Lovegood's father.
Nice.
That is nice. I actually didn't know that. Why are you with me?
Oh yeah, I was explaining, like, at least we got a lizard for these live-action Spider-Man films because we were supposed to get Lizard from the Sam Raimi trilogy from the fourth movie.
But eventually, later on, that dream did become true. Apparently, wink, wink.
Yeah, for a later film, but yeah. When I saw the concept art, like, what they're gonna use for Spider-Man 4's, like, Lizard, at least that looks more Lizard-like.
Yes. I mean, but then again, like as always, he was just like a great choice because Lizard is one of my favorite Spider-Man villains ever. So, I mean, they could have just put some clothes on him to just, well, stay faithful. But oh well.
Even though Lizard didn't appear in Sam Raimi in the films, and the third game version, he actually appeared as a boss in the game.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do remember finding that one. I'm just, it took me forever to just like to do that level.
Yep. But, again, gameplay was really nice. Alright. And going here. Yes. Aunt May and Uncle Ben. Now, first, would you like to talk about Aunt May?
Yeah, this time Sally Field is taking over this time around. And even though I did get introduced to her, it turns out that I do remember long ago. She was in this movie called Homeward Bound about these pets, two dogs and a cat. They were just trying to find their way home. She played the cat.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's interesting. I honestly got interested in Mrs. Doubtfire.
Right. One of the more like hilarious ones as well. Especially that one when she was breaking down when she found out that Mrs. Doubtfire was Robin Williams. And, like going through
The
all
whole
these.
time? You were the whole time?
Yes, that part right there.
Yeah.
But as good as Sally did as playing Aunt May, she does not actually like playing as her.
What?
Yeah, I heard about that too. What's so funny is towards this, what do you call it? Before making like the second Amazing Spider-Man film, sorry for mentioning that, they wanted to make an Aunt May spinoff with her, but I don't know what was the purpose of that. Well, what would it be about then?
I mean, yeah. What is the purpose? Like, what is the point of Peter not being there? And it's just, I mean, like again, it's just had to do your homework. But then again, it was kind of cool to have a slightly younger version and to see how she could cope with trying to still, like support Peter and everything.
Bro, this reminds me back from that meme where they were talking about the three Aunt Mays just de-aging backwards. Damn. But she did good. Anyway, for Uncle Ben, playing by Martin Sheen, yes, really known good actor. Yes, the father of Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen.
Yes. It's shocking. So it was like, oh my god, these dudes are related. That's incredible. One of the best discoveries ever.
Yeah. I believe this was my introduction to him. If I'm looking through his works, but was this your introduction to him?
Oh, like I did say, I got introduced to everybody here except Dennis Leary again. But I was shocked to see him in the Spawn movie.
Right.
Oh, he's in Spawn?
Yeah. He's the dude that set Al on fire, sent him to hell, and became Spawn.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
Holy moly! And he probably never.
Hello.
I probably didn't
Well,
hear
watch it or
because
heard of it, like,
you're glitching, but go on. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
I say hello, hello, hello. No, yeah, I'm just gonna stop there.
okay, as I was saying, he's also in a movie that Drew Barrymore started when she was a kid called Firestarter.
Oh, good one. But yeah, mentioning from my side, other works I got introduced to him was The Simpsons, where he plays the real Seymour Skinner, one of the worst episodes ever. And funny enough, because he's the father of Charlie Sheen, he actually appeared in an episode of 2.5 Men.
And what episode that is?
There, yeah, but if I'm going back here, okay.
Because I haven't seen Chapman in so long.
But yeah, it was the episode Sleep Tight, Pudding Pop. Oh, how funny. Anyways. But yeah, his portrayal is Uncle Ben. Okay, this is one of the times, yes. Although he did good as Uncle Ben, nothing can beat the original Uncle Ben from Sam Raimi.
Yeah, like like with
Of course, and because of him,
yeah, go ahead.
But
Go ahead.
and because of him, we got the iconic line, "With great power comes great responsibility."
yeah, of course. But go on, Fresh.
Yeah, with his version of Uncle Ben, like he's got like much more stern and much more just. I like that one scene where, of course, like he had to just freaking say to Gwen that he's got to do on his computer all because of did you humiliate Flash, but yeah, like all because of taking shifts at work in order from that incident, and so that big blowout where he did give not choice responsibility, it just makes you just want to crap a brick. And he's like, you owe your aunt an apology big time. You're like, jeez, man.
Yeah, but still did decent. Now with this film and everything. Now for the actor that played Flash Thompson, this is like a very different, approach, because after with Uncle Ben's death, he actually felt sorry for Peter and everything. He wanted to be his friend. I was like, oh damn.
I mean, well,
Yeah,
all he
that
did
was
was,
shocking when I first saw the clip.
I mean, all he did was sympathize him with first, and then at the end of the movie, he became friends.
Yeah, but thought he would say something to him and then try to hold him to the lockers. Just wanted him to say sorry, just to clarify. But yeah, at least with this Flash Thompson, being good friends from him at the end. Was the same Raimi one, although he's iconic, but just wanted to beat the shit out of him real bad. And then and of course we don't talk about the MCU's ones. That's just downgraded.
Yeah. Apparently he's in Hannah Montana. Huh, good for him.
He was also in Everybody Hates Chris, where he plays multiple characters. See here. Also checking. But yeah, he's still doing good for himself. And this checking. Oh, of course. This can't be a Marvel film. Well, a cameo by Stan Lee, who played the Liberian while Spider-Man and Liz were having their fight.
Jeez, everybody, of course, when I did see it, everybody was just dying laughing in the theater because they thought it was just one of the funniest ones ever. Especially the choice of music and, well, I mean, come on. And like, of course, when Lizard throwing that desk and he throws it back, hey, you can't hurt my daddy. Do you know why I said that?
Yeah. I do. By the way, oh, this is also a rare acquaintance, because during this film and the Amazing Spider-Man film, J. Jonah Jameson does not appear.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But what do you call it? There was plans, if they did make the third one, it was said here that Will Arnett should have played J. Jonah Jameson.
Will Arnett, interesting choice.
Yeah, he could work.
But yeah. Let's see, any more cast members you want to mention?
Let's see. Doesn't sound like, don't really kind of recognize it from else.
Alright. Now to our final thoughts. Airfresh, go ahead.
Yes. Again, like the Mark Webb reboot. Yes, it does live up to Sam Raimi. Maybe even like surpassing it when it comes in terms with action and characters and anything else that you might want to compare. But the first one and only the first one is just only my go-to one because as much as the second one in terms of just the cast, which is always great, I'm just gonna say that it's just number one for Mark Webb.
Uh, with me, I do appreciate the Mark Webb films. Like, I don't mind either or, but, with your opinion with the second one, I can see from that with too much villains, but still.
Not just that.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh,
just
not
that.
just that?
No.
Oh, okay, I got you. But yeah, it's kind of a tie with, with both, like, directors' films with Sam Raimi or Mark Webb, because Sam Raimi's is a classic, while Mark's was, like, yeah, around the time with, like, 2012 or anything, like, being, like, all dark and everything, like, just having that feeling, that's what made it good for, like, this film.
How funny that it is directed by a guy named Mark Webb.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yep. But yeah, it turned out to be a great film. And from you, Christian?
I wish I got to see it, but seeing the clips, Andrew Garfield does a really good Spider-Man, and also the second film. Once we do get to that, we'll explain more. But yeah, I would say he did good. Spider-Man is one of my favorites, so I wish I got to see the film. Maybe I will in the future. Who knows? I'll give it 9, just to be fair.
Okay. And you, Mastermind?
I'd say it was a pretty awesome movie, and I enjoyed it.
Cool. And we ended up from there.